Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Oh, just 1 second. Anyways, I am back. I was watching comicbookcast.com or comic book comicbook.com. Wait. Comic book cast. Sorry, comic book cast. And I believe they said, sorry, I'm just getting situated here. Or resituated. But they said that, they got a word, or I don't know, that as of March 1st, depending on where you live, the Netflix shows are going to be taken off of Netflix, which honestly I've been waiting for, because one, I want to figure out, I kind of want them to be taken off because they own the stuff now, or back, I think. And honestly, if we look back on where things were back in like the 2010s, with Marvel and everything else, we can see where things went wrong and whatnot. And honestly, things are a lot better now. I mean, yeah, Marvel is still Marvel, but I mean, at the end of the day, Marvel's been doing pretty good with streaming and whatnot. Also, we do not know where the Marvel Netflix shows that are produced by ABC is going to go. Maybe they're gonna head to Disney Plus under the Marvel banner. But if that does happen, we still do not know where it's going to be located, because with that said, if it goes under, like, if we have all the shows in there in the timeline portion of Disney Plus, then that means the Netflix original the Marvel Netflix shows are canon to the Infinity Saga. But if they are part of the legacy side section or thing, then I would assume that they're a part of the multiverse. Or they could just wind up going to Hulu because, once again, Hulu is kind of majority owned by Disney because of the whole Fox accusation and buyout that happened and occurred back in 2018, but honestly, I want to see a full Infinity War saga timeline in accuracy because, one, it is only, so far the only thing that is quote unquote canon or a part of the Infinity War, the Infinity Saga timeline on Disney Plus is the movies, the shorts, and Agent Carter. None of the, not Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I would like to say is canon. Not Cloak and Dagger, which I assume is canon, and I hope is canon. Daredevil, possibly canon. Jessica Jones, possibly canon. Luke Cage, possibly canon. Iron Fist, possibly canon. The Defenders, possibly canon. I would like to see all those, plus the shows we've gotten in 2010, canon to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Or to the MCU before the whole Thanos snap. And honestly, I would really love to see the Runaways a part of that canon too, because whether you like to canonize it or not, it is technically a part of the final phase of it's a part of the end of the final phase or whatever, which I would love to see all the shows that were produced by ABC or Disney, all the live action ones and whatnot, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline, the MCU timeline, because Greek or Critique does and should have his work appreciated, Geek or Critique. I feel like that would be great for the fans of Marvel and the lovers of Marvel, because that way you can have everyone happy, you know? Even the haters who hate that they hate, even the haters that hate that they love to hate the MCU happy too. Even though they aren't really happy with hating that they love to hate the MCU. I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever, but that is where I stand. Also, I will be checking religiously on Disney Plus and Hulu to find out where and when and what section the Netflix side of things and whatnot, the Netflix shows are going and where they fit in to the grand scheme of things, because that is the important thing, is finding out where they fit in to the grand scheme of things, because we've only had 2 cameos. We had 2 massive cameos this past year, or this year in general, with Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio, aka Kingpin, and Charlie Cox, aka Daredevil, aka Matt Murdock. And something that Vincent D'Onofrio said. He said his approach to having Kingpin in Hawkeye is canon to him because it was the same approach. So therefore, that kind of makes it canon. All the Netflix original shows that I want to say that kind of proves that the Marvel Netflix shows are canon, kind of-ish. But to actually officially make all the Netflix and all the Netflix original shows, all the Marvel Netflix shows, the Marvel Netflix shows, and others canon, actually canon, is putting them in the MCU timeline respectively. And I mean respectively, because we can see the full scope of the MCU as it is. And honestly, that would probably be for the best, is to see the full scope. You have the bigger side of things, which is the Avengers. You have the street level, you know. You have the street level, you have the bigger threats, you have the bigger side of things that deal with wizards and robots and aliens, and then you have the cosmic side. And honestly, the Defenders and whatnot kind of fall under street level. Like, the Runaways are street level. The Defenders and their solo series are street level. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is kind of street level, kind of, they're the middle tier. They're middle level, which would mean that, yes, they do tend to be street level. They can go street level, and they can also go higher, and that's where that's where the MCU falters. And don't get me wrong, I love the MCU. I'm not hating on the MCU. I'm just making a point. Yeah. The way the MCU is faltered is how they canonize things. And honestly, if they put all the shows in that they produced in the 2010s and whatnot, that isn't X-Men or Fantastic Four related, but specifically to them and what they produced from like whatnot and distributed through like Hulu or ABC or Netflix, that would be great. That would be great to see where the TV side of things, the Marvel TV side that kind of take place before the snap, canon, because we still do not know if they are canon, and that would just make everything a lot easier. Just canonize Daredevil seasons 1 through 3, Jessica Jones seasons 1 through 3, Luke Cage season 1 and 2, Iron Fist season 1 and 2, The Defenders season 1, The Punisher seasons 1 and 2. Because honestly, it's only a matter of time before The Punisher enters the Defenders like he does in the comics, And we're getting what, another Defender-ish, maybe team member within Doctor Strange 2. I think that was Defender Strange, I don't know. But anyways, it would just, I just feel like it would be a lot easier and a lot better just to canonize the Runaways, shows like the Runaways and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the solo / team up seasons of the Defenders in the MCU timeline section. Call me crazy, but that's just me. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.